Hey y'all, my name is Carrington and today I'm going to be showing you a free online math tool called Desmos, or Desmos. Desmos helps students visualize math concepts and make learning interactive and fun. So you can go to it by typing www.desmos.com, which is DESMOS. You can just type it directly into your browser and it's going to bring you to this home page right here. So you're probably wondering, what is this and what can it even do? So it has several tools, as you can see right here, but I'm going to highlight the graphing calculator first. So I'm just going to click open, and you have the left side right here to type in whatever. So I'm going to do y equals x. You do this, it'll let you do a square root. So x to the second, and you're going to see it graphs that. Then the second one, I'm going to do y equals 2x plus 3. And then I'm going to be done. And you can see, so if you were looking for the intersection point, you can look at it from afar. And then you can zoom in and it'll show you where it hits the axis at, where the point of intersection is, and where it hits the next axis at, which is really cool. So that's the graphing calculator. This helps in lessons. I've used it in the classroom before. It just helps students visualize what they're doing, and if they're not graphing it exactly how they need to be on paper, this is going to give you an exact point of reference where you can go back and see it. And you can click both of them and they can look at all 3 points and compare those if they need to. This is the graphing calculator. Now we're going to go to the same website, but it's going to be https with the backsplashes, and then it's going to be teacher.desmos.com. And that is not working, so we're going to go back to desmos.com, the www that I told you about at the beginning. And if you go, so I'm not logged in or signed up, this is all just free. If you scroll down, you're going to see looking for classroom. You're going to click I'm a teacher, because that's the stuff we want to be able to look at. And once it loads, we're going to be able to go through some of the activities that they offer. So I'm going to go to the marble sides lines. So we are going to look at it for a little bit. So on here, you're going to see everything that it does. So students use math to solve a puzzle by adjusting equations to guide marbles to the target. So you can see down here all the slides. So it says here's the goal: get all the stars, get to know lines. Click launch to see what we mean. So if we click launch, you're going to see that the lines do that. So then if you go to the next one, it's going to be an equation, so change one number in the row below to fix the marble slide. So if we launch it with how it's at right now, it's obviously not going to work. So then they can work through, if they put a 4, that goes the wrong way. So what if they put 16? That goes really far. What if they put 0? Okay, what if that's not the problem? What if we need to change our x? But you can just play around with it and you can keep launching it until it works, and then there's 24 of these different ones. But there's lots of different activities that you can do on here, and I think it's a great way for students to be able to get interactive with it. So for the educational uses, desmos can be used for warm-ups, practice, or even full lessons. I've seen teachers do it a lot of times as their warm-up before they go into what they're talking about, and then the students can revisit after it's taught. It's great for student engagement because it's interactive and lets them explore math in a visual way, which has always been my personal preference on how to learn. And from the teacher aspect, you can assign activities, monitor progress live, and see how each student is doing in real time. I like Desmos, and I think it's a great classroom tool because it makes math easier to understand and gives students instant feedback. Plus, it helps teachers guide learning in a fun way, which can sometimes be hard with the students' brains nowadays and how quick that they lose interest. And plus side, it's free, pretty easy to use, and perfect for in-person or online classrooms, just depending on everybody's preference. If you're homeschool, great tool. If you're in a classroom, great for warm-ups or exit tickets. And students learn about all the different things in a more interactive way. I hope you try out Desmos and see how you can use it in your math lessons. But it has lots of fun tools, and we'll look at one more before we're done. So, will it hit the hoop? You're going to see different slides. So you can see they're all set up very similar. But this one, you're supposed to drag the black points to create a line that models the blue points. So if you did that, and then you're going to look at the line of best fit, and then you can answer it, share it with the class, and you'll see all the responses. So different activities are set up slightly different, but I highly encourage you to look at it, try it from the teacher and student point of view, just to figure out what truly is going to be best. But I love this website, and I think if you don't know about it, this is a great place to start if you are looking at teaching math. Bye, thank you.